Hello everybody! So today I will show you how to install the latest Nginx on a CentOS 8 server. What I have here is a fresh new CentOS 8 deployed on DigitalOcean. By default, if you just run dnf install Nginx, you'd have Nginx installed, but it will not be the latest version. So for example, if I do sudo dnf search Nginx, you can see that the package is available. And here, if I do dnf info Nginx, I would actually be able to see the version that would be installed. So this is Nginx 1.14.1, which is quite outdated. Now, in order to install the latest version, there are a few things that you need to do. So let's start by installing a package called dnf-utils. This allows us to ensure that we have a backward compatibility with Yum. Just type dnf install dnf-utils and hit enter. Here just press Y and then hit enter again and do that one more time. Okay, now next we will add the Nginx repository, which would allow us to install the latest Nginx version. To do that, just type sudo vi or use your favorite text editor, then /etc/yum.repos.d, then nginx.repo. And here I'm going to paste the following content, which specifies the Nginx repository, which we would use to install the latest version. I would put a link into the description so that you can copy and paste that as well. We're using the official Nginx repository, then save that and exit. Okay, now next we are going to use the yum config manager to enable the repository that we just added. So just type sudo yum config manager, then --enable space nginx-mainline. That way we will be able to use the new Nginx repository that we just added. So now if you again run sudo dnf info nginx, now you'll be able to see that we have version 1.19.3, which is the latest available from the Nginx website. Of course, if you follow the video, in a later point of time, you'll see a newer version here. The next thing that we need to do is actually install Nginx. So to do that, all that you need to type is sudo dnf install Nginx and hit enter. Here you can see the version that is again the latest one. Just say yes, and again say yes and press enter. And with that, now we have the latest Nginx version installed on our CentOS server. Finally, you need to make sure that Nginx is started, so just run systemctl start Nginx. Then to check if Nginx is running, just run sudo systemctl status Nginx. As you can see, Nginx is running for 6 seconds. Another important thing to do is to make sure that Nginx is enabled, so run sudo systemctl enable Nginx. That way, if your server gets rebooted, Nginx would be started automatically. If you run sudo systemctl status Nginx again, you'll be able to see that the status here is enabled. And now we've been running for 28 seconds. Okay, so one final thing. Let's get a hold of our IP address and visit the IP address via our browser. To do that, just run IPA and then find your IP. Here's mine. I'll just copy that and then go to Chrome. Here, I'll just paste the IP and hit enter. And sure enough, we have the Welcome to Nginx default page. And this is pretty much it. I hope you find this useful. This is how you can install the latest Nginx version on your CentOS 8 server. I will put all of the useful links in the video description. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and I'll see you next.